Hey y'all, it's Queen Mocha. I'm back with another video. Before I jump into this message, if you guys would like a private reading from me, the email will be in the description. I would never contact you first. You have to contact me. Don't get scammed, okay? I would never contact you requesting or saying, do you need a private reading, okay? I would never do that, okay? If you would like my mentorship services, the email is the same email in the description, all right? If you're into poetry, I have a poetry playlist. Y'all, please check that playlist out, all right? If you're new to the channel, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. With that being said, chosen ones, I'm going to jump straight into this message, okay? So it was so important for the chosen to go through this tower moment, but it's all the way up from here. A lot of tower moments happened in your life, and it was meant to awaken you. Right? It wasn't meant for you to feel like, why do bad things always happen to you? Why do people always leave? No, it was meant for you to know your worth, recognize the truth about certain people, situations, and things in your life. When you was going through this tower moment, you realized how protected you were. You realized that everything you needed was provided for, okay? So you going through this tower moment was just meant to wake you, okay? Awaken you from sleep. It's just what I'm hearing, all right? Why did you go through the tower moment? Because you were trapped. You were feeling trapped, okay? You were feeling stuck, tied down, captive. I'm hearing that a lot of these karmics was holding your energy, holding you captive. And you felt that, and your spiritual team did too. The spiritual team and the Most High, they seen this. This is why you had these tower moments in your life, because your energy was just trapped, and you are not meant to be trapped. You are not meant to be held down and be held captive. Not you, chosen one, okay? This is why, a lot of things happened in your life, because it was meant for you to realize that you were being held captive. Possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, risk. See, yeah, you were afraid of taking risks. You were afraid to see what else was out there. You were afraid to think of the different possibilities that you could have in your life, because someone, a group of people were keeping you trapped, keeping you stuck, keeping you from being able to see what else can be out there, okay? Whoever these people were that was surrounding you were keeping you in an energy where you were afraid to take risk, all right? Putting a lot of projections onto you is just what I'm hearing, okay? So this is why, a lot of things have changed in your life, and you went through, this very painful tower moment is just what I'm hearing. Very drastic tower moments is what I'm hearing. And it was because you just couldn't see things. People were holding you hostage and captive, your energy, your light, your gifts, okay? And see, you had to walk away, all right? You had to walk away from certain foundations that just wasn't steady, that wasn't giving you security, all right? You had to walk away from family for some of you guys, okay? You just had to close doors for things that just wasn't suiting you. I'm hearing, walking away from family because of generational curses. So this is why, these family members went against you. This is why they teamed up against you. This is why they hurt you, because you are meant to build a totally different foundation from what you've been taught, what's been around you, what's been projected onto you. You are meant to provide a better foundation for your own family is what I'm hearing. And you were trapped being around certain people. This is why these tower moments had to happen. This is why you had to lose certain people. This is why certain people had to walk away from you. A lot of people are panicking, okay? They are panicking, okay? Because you healed yourself, and they realize that they can't use your energy in a dark way anymore. It's just what I'm hearing. See, a lot of people just were claiming that you were crazy, all right? I'm hearing a lot of people that you probably known since you were a child was saying that you were crazy, that you were weird, okay, behind your back. I'm hearing your spiritual team heard everything. They seen everything. This is why these certain relationships had to end, okay? No obligation to take advice from others. Yeah, see, they didn't want you to connect with your spiritual team. They didn't want you to connect with your angels and your ancestors. All right. I'm hearing a lot of people wanted you to be blinded to your own gifts. Okay. They wanted you to be codependent on needing them, when the whole time you are the gifted one. You are the one who people should be coming to and getting advice from and being healed from. You. That's you. All right. This is why these tower moments had to happen, because in order for you to realize who you were, people had to walk away from you. People had to hurt you. You had to go through these painful things just for you to realize that who you were. All right. You sitting over here getting advice from people who really see your value, who really see your worth, who really see that you are a psychic, you are a reader, you are a Reiki healer. People see your gifts. They didn't want you to trust your own advice. They didn't want you to trust your own self. So this is why people wanted you to be codependent. This is why you had to heal from codependency issues, is what I'm hearing. Because people didn't want you to trust your own truth, your own wisdom, trust your own spiritual guide and your ancestors and your angels. This is just what I'm hearing, okay? They didn't want you to be able to take that advice from your spiritual team. You are good enough as you are right now. See, too many people was trying to make you feel like that who you are authentically wasn't enough, okay? People always made you feel like you were out of place. Like it seemed like you was always fighting for people to just love you as you are, okay? When the Most High God and your ancestors woke you up, you realized that the way you are is who you are. And if people don't like you or love you for who you are, then it was time for you to remove yourself. And that is exactly what you did, okay? You realized that you are good enough. You realize that there's nothing about yourself that you needed to change. What you needed to change is how you kept giving people chances to keep hurting you and do bad things to you because of the way you looked at them, because you felt like they could change, okay? You realize that you always been enough, okay? You realize that people weren't giving you enough love. People weren't giving you enough respect. That's when you realize who you were. You had to close a lot of cycles. Things had to happen in your life because you were suffering in silence. You were suffering in silence, and your ancestors and the Most High God seen this. They was tired of seeing you going through pain and silence, holding these things in. They was tired of seeing you being abused and mistreated, neglected. They was tired of seeing that for you. So this is why these tower moments had to happen in your life. This is why these doors had to close. Yeah. Because it was time for you to focus on yourself, focus on your own healing, focus on your own life while you was pouring so much into other people, okay? Triumphant success. See, your spiritual team knew that you were strong enough to defeat these battles and push through, no matter the opposition that came against you. See, people didn't know that you were that strong where you can fight through all this opposition and still be standing, okay? Your ancestors and your angels knew that you were built for this. Your ancestors and your angels knew that you will be able to push through no matter what you've been through. This is why these tower moments had to happen in your life, because you were strong enough to go through it and still come out on the other side, okay? Destiny. I'm just hearing a lot of people wanted to destiny swap with you. A lot of people was in your energy just because they were trying to destiny swap with you. All right. A lot of people mimicking you. A lot of people wanted to be you. All right. You had these unhealthy relationships with these family, these friends, these ex-lovers, these toxic and karmic twin flames in your life. And it's because these people wanted to destiny swap with you. All right. And your ancestors and angels seen this. All right. Yeah, look. They have to close these cycles because these people didn't want nothing but to take from you. With the death card here. They just want to take from you until you was all drawn up, till you had nothing left. This is why these cycles had to end. This is why your ancestors and angels had to remove these people out of your life, because I'm hearing a lot of people was just trying to just take you up out of here because of who you are, because of what you represent and what you stand for, because how you move. Because no matter if you guys share a bloodline, not everybody share the same ancestors, all right? Not everybody have a good heart. Not everybody works for the Most High God. So a lot of these people just want to take you out because of just your good heart. Your ancestors and angels had to, you know, uproot some chaos in your life for you to be able to see these people for who they were. Because these people were living in fear. These people were in secret competitions when it came to you. Okay? I'm hearing you were the key. You are the key. You are the key for your bloodline. You are the key for your family, your lineage. All right? You are meant to build solid foundations. This is why people have to walk away from you. This is why these cycles, these painful cycles had to end. All right? You are meant to build solid foundations. You are meant to build something that no one else in your family, no one in your friend circle group, no one in that you know have ever done before. I'm hearing you lost your power for a little bit. Okay? You were on a karmic cycle, just a lot of things was happening. Your ancestors and angels needed you to gain your power back. It's just what I'm hearing. They just needed you to gain your power back. All right? Yeah? So you can build a firm, solid foundation for yourself. So whatever you build, can't nobody say they was there for you. This man is alone. Can't nobody say they helped you. You're going to do that. You didn't heal from them pains. You didn't heal from them traumas. Okay? The ancestors and the Most High God know that you have everything inside of you to build a solid foundation. This is why these cycles had to end. All right? This is why it's all the way up from here for you now. Yeah? Rest and rejuvenate. All right? You were exhausted. Your energy was exhausted. Your soul was exhausted around these individuals. Okay? I hear a lack of love, too, around being around these certain people. Yeah, transformation. You transform so much. You're unrecognizable. I'm hearing that, you know, these cycles had to end so you can transform. These situations, these people, these places, you know, the things that you used to do and how you used to move had to end in your life so you can transform into who you really were. So now it's all the way up for you. Now things are going to change for you because you went through the transformation. All right? You went through transformation. You definitely went through this transformation. I'm going to pull a couple more cards from this deck. Yeah. Discontent and bored because you was discontent and bored with your life. Your ancestors and angels was discontent of how things and how people was treating you too. All right? He was just discontent. Yeah. You had to stand your ground. I'm hearing your ancestors had to, you know, stand on your behalf too. Like this was a spiritual thing. Like they intervened because you wouldn't stand your ground. So when you started to see things from a spiritual point, then you started to stand your ground. You started to speak up for yourself. You started to no longer take things, you know, that people was doing to you and just letting it roll off your back, okay? And just easily forgiving people and letting them keep doing things over and over. You realize that the moment somebody did something to you, you know people know what the hell they doing to a person. You just cut them off. You started to stand your ground. You started to stick up for yourself, okay? This is why these cycles definitely ended. They didn't continue. You didn't continue on the karmic cycle because you started to stand your ground. You started to see things from a spiritual standpoint. Okay? Yeah? Your spiritual strength. Your strength, your willpower to win is why you close these cycles. Okay? You are chosen. All right? This is why these things had happened to you. This is why it had to be you. Okay? Y'all should check out my poem. God, why did you choose me? So I asked God, why did you choose me? No one finds me worthy, you see, walking through this world unseen, unheard by many folks around me. No one really truly knows my story. So I asked again, God, why did you choose me? God said, I picked you not for what you've been through. I picked you because your big heart inside of you. I wanted people to see what you've been through and how I guided you through each and every obstacle. But God, I'm not like everyone else. Y'all go check it out, okay? So yes, the things you went through, these tower moments were so painful in your life because you are chosen. That is why God chose you. You are strong enough. Your ancestors and your angels, they chose you because you are strong enough to get through it, go through it, and still push through. You will still be able to push through. Look at this. Hold on. You will still be able to push through. Let me show you. That's why they chose you. Because you're still going to beat the odds. No matter what you face, you're still going to push through. This is why they chose you, okay? All right? Because you were going against some very powerful demons, a whole demonic occult. It's just what I'm hearing, okay? So, people thought it would be easy to take you down. Yep. A lot of them say, I'm scared to face you. For what they've done, they're scared to, be seen in your face. Okay, you can be tall, or this person is tall. Or this person is just telling tall tales all around the town. All of your family members and whoop and whatnot. And just different people all about you. But they just mad because, they're scared to face you. Okay? They're scared to face you. They're scared to apologize. They're scared to say, you know what, I messed up. They're afraid to admit that they messed up, okay? So that's why they walking around telling tall tales. Look, I can't believe you changed. So they can't believe that you're just so different now, okay? They thought that spell work that they did to you was for sure going to keep you on a karmic cycle. It's just what I'm hearing. How could it be you? Because you are chosen, okay? Y'all really should check out that poem. God, why did you choose me? Because you are chosen. They are chosen. This is why. How could it be they're chosen? Because they are chosen. Okay, I know they didn't look chosen to you, but they're chosen. They're obsessed with your light. Okay, they're obsessed with your gifts. They're obsessed with your anointing. All right? Why are you chosen? They keep asking why. You done suffered through the most. You done went through the most. Okay? You done had the pains of your ancestors and everybody's trauma and pain on your back. You were the scapegoat. You were the black sheep. What the hell do they mean? Why are you chosen? Who else was it going to be? Who else can carry that pain and still live through it? Who else can carry it and still fight and push through? Okay? Who else got the spiritual strength to go against a whole occult, go against Freemasons, and go against Eastern Stars? Who else got the spiritual strength other than the chosen? This is why God chose you. This is why these tower moments had to happen in your life. All right? Because you are chosen. You are strong enough. You are built. You are a warrior. All right? I know the chosen didn't look it. Okay? I'm telling these people keep saying, why? How is it you? Because it's you, because you're light. Yeah, they thought they were smarter than you. They thought they outsmarted you. Okay? They knew you were wise. They thought they outsmarted you. And then you just popping up everywhere. If you all over social media, they just see you everywhere. This is why I say it's all the way up for you. You're popping up everywhere. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're into, you are being elevated. You are being lifted up. You popping up. These karmics see you everywhere. Yeah. Now they feel helpless. Helpless without your energy. Helpless without you being around. Yeah. I didn't want you to have it. Yeah, a lot of people knew you had these, gifts and spiritual gifts and things like that, especially your family. They knew, and they didn't want you to have it. They didn't want you to be put in that position. Okay, this is why these tower moments have to happen in your life. A lot of jealousy and envious people were surrounding you because of your life, because they were obsessed with who you are. This is why it's all the way up from here for you now. You've been through the most, you felt the most, you've seen the most. It's all the way up. You can't go nowhere but up. All right? You deserve this. You deserve what the Most High God and your ancestors. Yeah, look. They think of you all the time. You deserve this. You deserve what your spiritual team got for you. Okay? You ain't got no choice but to go all the way up from here, chosen ones. All right? You went through those things because you are strong enough to go through them and live through them and teach and tell someone else what you've been through and help them on their journey. All right, chosen ones. All right, look, that is my message for today. If you would like a private reading from me, my email will be in the description. Okay, if you want my mentorship services, that will be in the description. If you want to check out my poetry playlist, that's in the description also. All right, remember, I will never contact you. You have to contact me first. If you are new to the channel, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, and you guys, I will talk to y'all next time. All right.